Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Pack Rats TCG. I'm your host, Good Dr. Dan, and we're on the part 2 of this hype train of opening up 3 Welcome to Wrath Flesh and Blood Unlimited booster boxes. Last box, we cracked a Tectonic Plating Legendary. Awesome. Check the value post video. From what I always understood, it was about $200. It's currently trending in about $90-ish. And the cold foil is around $1,800. You cannot get cold foil in Unlimited. You cannot get cold foil in Unlimited. So if anybody tries to sell it to you as you get cold foils, you're going to get the big money cards. You cannot get cold foil cards in Unlimited booster boxes. As much as we all wish that was the case, it would kill the value of the first edition sets, and it would basically murder the entire secondhand market. So we don't want to do that. Again, we are trying to open up as many packs as we can for a person online. They are going to be buying all of my commons and common rares. The camera is not adjusting very well. Let me try to adjust this. Okay, sorry about this. We're going to have to get in a little close. There we go. That looks nice. Can we get a look at that tectonic plating again? Hey, there we go. Now we can see again. Sorry about that. Didn't realize the camera had changed. We're going to put that off to the side. Move our packs up to the far right here. And we're going to bust straight into these. Ooh, Bolters. Steel Blade. Super rare. Bonehead Barrier. Full common. Unmovable. So far, I'm liking Welcome to Wrath. I can't say it's better or worse than Arcane Rising. To me, they're about the same in terms of hype. I can't exactly open up Crucible of War because it's not... You don't want to open up a pack that costs that much unless you're ready to get all those cards graded when you get your cold foil. In the older editions, you can't. Every rare can't be printed in cold foil. So if you are trying to buy cold foil cards, make sure you know which cards can and can't be cold foil. You do not want to get scammed by anybody online. I'm not saying this as if I've been scammed. I don't buy single cards. If I need it for a deck, I'll pull it. I don't buy single cards unless I'm buying it for a friend and that they wanted it. I don't purchase single cards. If you need to, make sure it's from a reputable dealer. Check their eBay history, things like that. Full common Raging Onslaught. It's actually a pretty cool foil. I'm only saying this because I've heard too many friends say they got scammed. They got a pre-opened box, or hey, this card wasn't as such, and now this is broken. I lost all this money. You don't want that to happen. You want to know what cards you get. So just make sure Unlimited Welcome to Wrath does not have cold foil cards in it. So with that out of the way, Snatch. There we go, an Enlightened Strike. Lovely, majestic card right there. That's a good card. I think that's like $25. Very good card to get. Probably, it is arguably currently... Ooh, we're getting a little camera malfunction here today. Arguably the best attack in the game for a generic attack. I mean, the number of times I've seen people get this card as cold foil. It's like if you can put an F out there for somebody, put a nice big F for everybody who got an Iron Rot Plate cold foil. Your odds of getting like let's just say you get a $700 cold foil card and you get this big guy who's like $80. Breakneck, Blessing, foil super rare, Megosilis. Sorry, that was offensive, but I've never seen the card, and I feel like he would yell in a very classic samurai voice, as he looks like a Ronin. So it's a samurai without a lord, so he sounds like a samurai. Merchant, Feast, Overpower. See, Iron Rot Legs. Some people get that in cold foil. It's a big F. Now that's the whole thing. Is it takes your first edition booster box value at a purchase of $3,500, and you lost. I mean, you probably lost like $3,000 if you didn't get any good cards. Like, yeah, a first edition foil Enlightened Strike, or it's worth a couple hundred. But in comparison to the total value of a booster box, your value is really based off the cold foil that you get. So if you get a really crappy cold foil, you're kind of screwed. Super rare, Singing Steel Blade, and Awakening Common. But your value is really based off the cold foil you pull out of, and some of the rainbow foils. Because the first edition cards by themselves, they hold a higher value than the non-first edition cards. That's true. But overall speaking, you want to make sure you get the really good cold foil. We got something that costs 0. Staunch Response, Flutter, Whelming Gustwave. So if you're gonna open up a $3,500 booster box, I'd wear some gloves. It's me personally. I'd wear some gloves. Make sure that anybody that you're gonna sell to knows the card is in absolute mint condition, because that's where all your value is going to be, is in your foils, your Majestics, your Legendaries. Like ooh, that was kind of a mean, oops. You want your cards to be as minty as possible if they're going to be first edition. Steel Blade, disable, Skull the Battlefield. So if you're going to try to start opening up first edition cards, be it Welcome to Wrath, Arcane Rising, or Crucible of War, or even Monarch when it comes out, make sure you know what you're getting into. Potion of Strength. I like Potion of Strength a lot. Savage Feast. Wounded Bull. You're going to want to make sure, one, if you pay for something, know the markings. But if you're gonna start cracking these boxes, wear gloves, get some sleeves, take your time. Kind of do what I do on a regular video where I'm not really like speed running packs. Take your time, make sure all the cards are in perfect condition, sleeve them up right away. Because even the commons are still worth something, but at the same time, you're not looking for commons. Everybody's looking for the Majestics and everything. There we go. Lord of Wind. Another Majestic. That's a 2 Majestic box so far. That's pretty good. I think Lord of Wind isn't super expensive. I think he's like $12, I think. He's like $12-ish, yeah. So you want to, you want to make sure that what you're buying is right. The only reason I'm like pressing this so hard, and it sounds kind of persistent and I'm almost rambling on, I just had a lot of people talk to me about how they got screwed by person X because of reason Y, and I don't want anybody to get screwed. I want people to have the right cards. I want to get what they paid for. I don't want anybody to get screwed over by some person on the internet trying to make a few extra bucks. With Monarch coming out, it's kind of hard for people to scam Monarch. The only way you can scam Monarch is if people basically don't give your pre-releases. Timestamp Potion. Wow, Nimblism. That is a pretty foil common. Wow, look at that. So it's unlikely you're going to get scammed for Welcome to Monarch boxes. But these older boxes, somebody, you want to make sure that it's legit. You kind of want references. You want people to be like, yes, I bought from this person before. They're legit. You don't want to get, hey, there we go. Super rare. Crazy Brew. Beautiful card. There's an alternate art of this that I have that I'm going to show. Gorgeous card. Empowering. And I just want everybody to be able to play the game. I want everybody to have fun. And I want everybody to be able to not get scammed. It's the worst thing ever. This turned into the scam jobs. Another super rare. Showtime. Well, we're getting some super rares. Another foil rare. Wow, this box is turning around. Right there at the tail end again. We got 2 Majestics, 3 foil rares, a foil super rare, and we got 4 super rares. I'm not sure the value of the super rares. I just know that it's a lot. Snatch. Blackout Kick. Foil rare. There you go. See, another foil rare. It's kind of funny. There is a welcome deck that people got when this game first came out. And there is this Snatch card. Well, oh, wow. There we go. Steel Blade Supremacy. A 3 Majestic box. Steel Blade Supremacy. Wow. Look at that. Nature's Path Pilgrimage. But, what was I saying? That beautiful, beautiful Dorinthia. Well, it made me lose my train of thought here. I don't even know anymore. Must not have been that important. Either way, we're almost at the end of the box. Little tiny bit slower than the last box. Oh, we went skip right over that. Oops. We're all lost here. Iron Rot, Blue Snatch, Energy Potion, Primeval. That's what it was. Snatch. There was a pink Snatch in the welcome decks that has its own specific value that is much higher than the other ones for obvious reasons. Savage Feast, a Beatdown, and a Grumpy Old Bartender. That was a pretty good box. I think so. 3 Majestics. Awesome. Foil Super Rare. Nice list of Super Rares and Foil Rares. That's awesome. As always, I really appreciate you guys stopping by. I hope your day is amazing. And I hope that I kind of gave you some forewarning about buying cards secondhand, or not from a primary dealer, that is. Because I just don't want anybody to get to lose money. It's your money. You paid for it. You should get what you paid for. So have a great day. Stay safe out there. Peace.